Incredibly heavy rain caused flash floods in Panamanian cities and towns, causing devastating destruction. All services have been put on high alert to provide assistance around the clock. There are already reports of casualties as a result of aggressive weather. The country's civil protection organization Sistema Nacional de Protección Civil, SINAPROC, said the so-called incident left 8 people dead, 10 missing and 19 injured. Search and rescue operations continue as authorities search for the missing. Some of the victims took refuge in inappropriate places such as lowlands, and at the right time they were unable to get out, experiencing significant difficulties in communication and infrastructure facilities. Incredible load on the dams of the region. In the regions, bridges may not withstand the onslaught of the elements, but information on permits has not yet been received. Elsewhere in the country, over the past few days, there have been insane rains by any measure, causing floods or landslides. Nearly 500 houses were damaged in the Juan Diaz area of Panama City. Flooding was also reported in the Bugaba area, Chiriquí province. Transport links with cities have been disrupted, and transport in populated areas has been completely paralyzed. Rescue services are trying to redirect traffic, but not all highways have the opportunity to do this before the formation of a congestion and complete paralysis of traffic. An appeal has been announced on social networks to refuse to travel or plan a route taking into account the current situation. Railway transport has been stopped in many sections due to the erosion of the railway track. They promised to resume traffic after repairing the damage and inspecting areas for safe traffic. Around the same time, heavy rain caused a flood of mud in the San Miguelito area in Belisario Porras, which is dangerous because it does not have the opportunity to see those in need in time and save them in time. The climate is changing and becoming aggressive towards those who live on the planet, according to the Environmental Service. It is necessary to direct forces to be ready for unpredictable weather changes, to achieve the inclusion of environmental issues on the agenda at the highest level and the implementation of reforms in this direction. But, everything needs political will, and ordinary mortal people suffer because the rulers ensure themselves from all sides, say local political forces. The damage to the population will be covered by funds from insurance funds and subsidies from the country's general budget. The situation is still difficult and dangerous, but there is no reason to introduce a state of emergency yet, representatives of the leadership and rescue services say at briefings.